Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Kat, known as phamerina.planning here on YouTube and on Instagram, and today is the start of a haul. So normally I like put everything together in the same month, although this is not the first time that it's happened. These three packages actually came at the end of June, but I was away on vacation so I didn't get to haul them, and we saw how long the June haul was, so imagine like first three packages tacked on, it would have been forever, and I've been struggling with editing hauls recently, so just easier to film all of this together. So we have this is Blissful Jayde Designs Saucy stickers. This is my first order since joining the PR team. I'm pretty sure it's this one, and this is a new to me shop called HattieRoseDesigns. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And then these two just came today. This is the Sadie stickers, June Mystery and Dash of Sun. These are the foiled alcohol inks, which I'm really excited to get into, but let's start with these three things, then Dash of Sun, and then this will be just tacked on at the end. You just know that I got it at the beginning of the month. So let's start with Blissful Jayde Designs. I am fortunate enough to be on her PR team again for the summer, so my freebie is still the same. This is, I believe, the Planning Artisan sale, right? So this is everything I purchased from the Planning Artisan sale, which I'll get to in a minute. This is my PR package. So since I do PR for Blissful Jayde Designs, I get, I think it's one kit a month. And this is 2 months worth of kits. So this is what I picked up. So this is my, where am I? Let me check my framing. This is my freebie. Still the same as the summer one. Actually, let me see. I can bring you down just a little bit. There we go. This is the same as my spring one. It's in transparent matte, green, butterflies, 2 scripts down here. So since this was 2 months of PR orders or PR packages, I have the Tropical Joy kit, which is one I was really excited. This is skin tone option 1. I was really excited for this one because it's got like this gorgeous like orange color palette, and like orange, I mean like orange fruit with the green leaves. I just really love it, and I love like how these fashion people, how the colors pop on them. That's why I went with option 1 rather than option 2. So you have your 2 fashion people. Like the orange stand in for the florals. We have an umbrella, a plant, a little patio scene here. For this format, we have 2 extra fashion girls here. This swimsuit is so pretty. And then we have like the hibiscus florals, 2 edges here, and then we have 2 torn papers down here, which are really cool. Then this is the florals page. So I love the shape of these florals actually, and I'm glad she threw in some of these oranges. And then this is the journaling page, more of your torn papers. You have 3 washi strips, 1, 2, and then the scallop one right here, 3. And then some swatches, or like what can be known as like alcohol ink. Well, I wouldn't call these alcohol inks, just swatches, I guess. I really love the brightness of these ones. And then this is the last page. If the clip art includes like large scenes, Liz, the owner, has been adding like a 5th page, right? 1, 2, 3, 5th page to her standard journaling kits, called Scenes. Which I really like these because they're great like backdrop elements. So this is Tropical Joy, and the option 1 skin tone, so the dark skin tone. Then for the second the second PR, I believe this is an older kit format. I feel like it I don't know if it, yeah, I feel like it might be. So this is Sea Breeze. It's like this very pretty, sort of muted, like coastal beachside kit. You have one fashion person on this one instead. But you have some dolphins, this like window scene, a boardwalk. I love the cutout like seagulls. I like that. Some more deco up here and some florals. That's page 1. This is the deco journaling. You have a second fashion girl here, your 2 torn papers. This page I feel like has been like pretty consistent throughout her formats. 2 floral edges here and some more deco. I think I really love the fact that there's like these seagulls. I don't know what it is. And then this is the florals page. It's an interesting choice for florals. I don't really consider these like sea florals, but then again, like what florals do you really see at the beach, I guess. So the colorway is good. I like the color. I like how she matched the colors. Like there's some blueberries in these, aren't there? Those are blueberries. I just think it's funny. Yeah, those look like blueberries. Blueberries. That's fine. And then you have your trims, which are mirrored. Oh, I should have put it. I'm assuming they're mirrored on here too. Oops. Yeah, they're mirrored, so you can create a Dutch door with these trims if you wanted. And then the last page is your journaling page. Again, your 3 washies, more torn papers. This is an older format, I believe, because she doesn't do the date scripts anymore, or like these quotes. This is more like swatches in the newer format. So that is Sea Breeze. So these were the things I got as part of my PR package. What I actually ordered during the planning Artisan sale, I believe was what it was called, was this here. Okay, come here. Alright, so, oh, okay, freebies. Let me find all the freebies. I think these are the freebies. This is a freebie. This is a freebie. These things I ordered. Okay, well, this I ordered. Let's do, okay, this is, Zoe or Zoe. I'm assuming it's Zoe because there's no, Y at the end, is her daughter. This is an explanation that if you go on to Liz's website or her Etsy shop, there is a section called Happy Kids Stickers, which are stickers that were created with the help of her daughter. This is the second one I've gotten. The first one, yeah, first one was this one. That's very cute. Not really sure what I'm going to do with those because I don't really do like the cutesy stickers, but that is fine. So this was the all orders freebie for the planning artisan. Also got these 2 cute paper clips. Okay. So I believe this is all orders. This is really pretty. Then you also got this die cut sticker. I always struggle with the die cuts that don't have like the white outline. Come on, buddy. Don't fail me now. Almost there. You can fool with me. Yep, this is a die cut sticker. And then this is the all orders freebie. So it's just some month scripts on a, is this premium matte? I don't know. One of the matte papers. One of the matte papers. And then this was the 25 plus freebie. I didn't go too crazy during the sale this time. Well, this is like the same boho artwork that Saucy Stickers was using for her freebies a while back. And then this is the first 25 for the Planning Artisan sale. You would get this collection of freebies too. So this is I'm assuming this is like the shop swap freebie, which matches the Tropical Joy kit. Then this is, I'm assuming, another one of hers too. Yeah, this would match this freebie. It's just a die cut. I'm guessing these are hers because they're not labeled. So these are all die cut stickers. They probably coordinate with this guy. And then this is from Planning in Blue Jeans. It's a bunch of icons. Maybe I'll check them out. I'm always, because these icons are pretty, like, a pretty good small size. I kind of like that. And then you have a weekend banner up here. I don't really plan that way. Oh my goodness, there's, oh, okay, these were all from only one other shop. Okay. These are also die cuts, which I'm assuming are also from Liz's shop. Saltwater Cures All Wounds. And then this is just a lovely lady playing a piano. So they're kind of like in the same design realm. They're not necessarily, oh, you know what, this matches really well with the florals from this kit. It's really cool. Alright, so those were all of the freebie things. Okay, and then on to what I actually grabbed this time. So first, I think every time I place an order, I throw a planning time script in there. I go through these like crazy. Then, this is the Tangerine Medi boxes. She has a series of like functional collections, which has, you know, boxes, swatches, circles, whatever, functional planning. I grabbed Tangerine Medi boxes because I don't do functional sticker planning like this. But I like this size box, so I grabbed the Tangerine colorway. I think she also has like a brown colorway now, but I don't really know how often I'll pull for brown. But maybe I'll pick it up before the end of my term just to have it. But I believe this was released at the time. Then, okay, whoa, what was I thinking? Okay, I don't remember what I was thinking. This is the, this was one of the collections that was released. This is, well, the scenes from the Ocean Picnic scenes. I feel like, I tend to grab her scenes just because I like having them as backdrops, mostly because she also does some of the layering with, like, the inks behind it, which is really nice. This is a new kind of sheet she has, which is just like larger or like standalone, I guess you can call them like journaling singles, where it's kind of like not enough clip art to make like a standard kit, but it's just artwork she wants to use. I think she said she just wanted to use it herself. So this one is Velvet Cottage, the standard size sheet, because there's also the large size sheet. That's the sheet comparison. This is 5x7. This is 6x8. For this one, you have a fashion girl here. If you got a cat kit, it bumps it up in my like need to have. There are not a lot of florals, which is fine because I don't really like pull for them. Like they're not a necessity for me per se, but it's all very cohesive. You theoretically could do like one spread with everything on this sheet and it would look very cohesive. So that was the concept behind this kind of deco page. And then the last thing I grabbed was the Magic of Lavender large size decorative kit, I guess you call that. It's a different decorative kit than like the paper trail plans, and the Saucy stickers. But like I said, this is a 6x8 sheet. It's got larger deco. I believe she designed this with like the big Happy Planner in mind. But I like using large deco too, just to take up a lot of room. And I like held off on getting this one when this was released because we know that I love the color purple. Lavender is like one of my favorite shades. So this is the large decorative kit. It's got a slightly different format than the standard journaling kit. The standard journaling kit kind of has like the sorry, I'm pulling it out. The page one, deco one, then it's deco journaling, then a floral page, and always a journaling page. Sometimes scenes. So generally speaking, this standard journaling kit will be 4 to 5 pages. The decorative kit, you know, journaling kit, decorative kit will be 3 pages, 2 pages of deco, with this one being primarily florals, I believe. You have some swatches, so this one's more like layering-ish, and this one's more deco. And you have, this is a pretty walkway. And then you have your swatches here. This is lavender. This is lavender. This lavender, I didn't think lavender opened up like that. That's pretty. Let lavender's magic carry you away is what that says there. And then the last page is the washi. This is my first time seeing this format. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strips of washi. Then we have like tapes and torn papers and like this large one here, which is really fun. So I think that is not lined up correctly now. Oy, oy, oy. This is why I don't really like doing that. Okay, so that is the decorative kit. Decorative kits, generally speaking, are 3 pages. They're more you'll usually see them in this large size, but it's just a different size deco. Look at this fashion person compared to well, here's a standard size. This fashion person, right? Very different sizes. So that is the difference. This is better for like planners that are larger than A5 or 7x9. And yeah, that is everything I got from Blissful Jayde Designs. This time I do PR for Blissful Jayde Designs. This is my freebie. If this shop is not on sale, you can save 15% using my code CAT15. Throw my name in the notes to get my freebie. If the shop is on sale for anything less than 15%, using my code brings it up to 15. If the shop is on sale for anything more than 15, just stick with that. Throw my name in the notes. If you want my freebie specifically, find the notes to seller, because sometimes she can see whose code gets used, sometimes she can't. So if you guarantee yourself a freebie, a PR freebie, any PR freebie, make sure you throw our name in the notes. So that is it for Blissful Jayde Designs. Hopping on over to Saucy Stickers Co. I do now PR for Rebecca's shop, which I am so fortunate that she invited me to join the PR team. I literally just missed the cutoff on the last team. But I think there was some rearranging of the team, so a spot opened up and she offered it to me. So I am super thankful for that. I don't think, oh right, I was like, why is this so thick? I don't remember grabbing so much from Seal Away. So let us start with the freebies. This is the shop freebie right now. We have these like corners here, you can use them as photo corners, but they're like antique frame looking type things. And then you have a Polaroid, not a Polaroid, this is a film strip that is cut out in the middle here. It's a very kind of like classic, very basic, generic, I guess is a better word. Basic makes it sound a little bad. But it's a very neutral type of film strip. You can throw things in there and it wouldn't really clash. It looks very classic. So that's that. This is my freebie. You can use my code CAT15 to save if the shop is not on sale. If there are new releases or if the shop is on sale, you can throw my name in the notes to get my freebie. It's a great team. Jess, of Lustrous Plans, Mariah of Mariah's Imperfect Plans, Cassie is on there, Sweet Like Honey Plans, Jenny is on there, Meg is on there from Magnificent Plans. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. I think Tara may or may not be on there. I haven't seen her name pop up very frequently recently. And Coco Lux. They're all part of the team. So this is my freebie. Sorry, got sidetracked. So I had this crazy, I had a crazy idea. I reached out to Rebecca. I was like, so I have a very basic idea and then I have a crazy idea. And the crazy idea is contingent on whether you can recolor your frames. So she's like, lay it on me. I probably can try in Photoshop. So I said, what I want is 2 sets of frames interlocked. Because what I really love from Rebecca's shops are her frames. My crazy idea was to kind of create a color gradient, since this is for the summer. So for this one, I kind of went with like sunsetty colors, and I wanted 3 frames interlocked. And then for this second set over here, I kind of wanted mermaid colors, so purple and blue. So it is a little bit out there. It's a very specific set of colors. I do know that. But I wanted to just go a little bit crazy with the ideas, right? It's easier to rein back than to push more. So I probably for fall, I'll probably stick with like the interlocked frames. But I might pull it back on the crazy colors. But doesn't it look so cool? It looks so cool. And then of course I have the butterflies. These butterflies I think are also the same one on Jess's freebie, but Jess's freebie is very neutral. Hers is just black and white, and I just wanted to embrace the colors for the summer. I feel like summer is where like my colorfulness comes in. I feel like I'm generally speaking not a very neutral person. But I kind of keep my freebies sort of more neutral just so people can get it. And this one I was like, yep, screw it. We're just going to go all in. So yeah, purple's my color. And then I've just been really in love with this kind of sunset color palette recently. And then in my quest to integrate Kingdom Hearts into everything freebie wise, I just decided to have this quote, Simple and Clean, which is the title of the first game's theme song, Simple and Clean. So that is my freebie. Not sure when we're gonna update, but I will definitely be keeping the frames, and I'm not sure. I'm trying to keep like I'm thinking of theming all of my freebies around like nighttime. I just gotta figure out each shop, how to integrate each shop's personality into it. But yeah, this is my freebie. Hopefully it will still be the freebie at the end of the month. This is only July, so probably. Unless she decides to start releasing fall kits. But yeah, I'll pop a little note up to denote if this is going to be the freebie you'll get or not. So that's freebies. When I joined the team, she was releasing Sail Away, which was kind of like a piratey themed kit. It's not pirates per se, but it's very tumultuous. There's a touch of tumultuousness in this kit. So I did not grab the entire kit because I think I want to use this for my July calendar in my A5 wide. I was like, what are the words? So I only grabbed a few pages. This is Collage Mix. I grabbed this on Premium Mac because I really wanted those blues to be as blue as possible. So this is Collage Mix. So you have a quote here, this like rope netting. These are string lights. Yeah, string lights. Which you'll see them later. They have their own sheet. We have this castle boat compass in the back here with some text on the side, anchors, some birds, this like flat lay type of deal. That's really cool. A mirror, And then here you have the window with like the telescope. I don't know if it's actually a telescope. A stack of books. Ooh, look at this little swoosh here. That's pretty. You see the swoosh? That's so pretty. So that is a collage mix. I had to pick up the people page because I fell in love with these like sirens. They're just so pretty. This one's kind of like a night siren. There's the moon. So a night siren. Like the map in the background. Oh my gosh. And then you have like a button here. It kind of looks like a compass, but I'm pretty sure that's not a compass. And then you have these two girls. And then this siren here. So pretty. She's like mirrored here. Like the deco. And then more netting. And then I always fall in love with large scenes. If you put a large scene in your kit, it's probably in my cart, I'm telling you now. You have like this castle keep with like an entryway. That's the word I want to I'm using. And then you have some seagulls here. And then you have this lighthouse with the waves and this little composition here. I just love how a little unease, right? A little bit unease. You can sense it from the artwork. So those are just the sheets of the decorative kit that I picked up. Then I also grabbed the large florals just because I just need something to layer with. Just to have them, plus they're really pretty. She does so much layering behind them too. There's like this like splattering is on there. That's just really pretty. Very pretty florals. So that's that. Along with this release, she also released the string lights on their own sheet, which I got 2 of because I love string lights. I believe Meg asked for them. I'm pretty sure it was Meg. But yeah, I feel like you can use them in most every season. Backyard kits, anything that kind of is outdoorsy, you could probably pull these in because you've got like a pretty good size variety. You don't have a lot of these smaller ones, but these are not like terribly big either. So that's the string lights. And then she also released the waves, which I don't know if I picked up a sheet with the waves. I mean, it's these waves. No, I didn't pick up a sheet with waves. Like, they are a piece of deco in the decorative kit. But I picked up the crashing waves just because, I don't know, they're pretty. They're pretty. This one is on premium matte. And I also grabbed it on the washi paper. So you can see a little bit of the color difference here. These come out a little more like... dark blue rather than like this blue if you know what I mean. But there's a different it's just a different feel. These feel a little more stormy compared to this guy here. So that is everything from like the sail away portion that I grabbed. The only other thing I grabbed at the time were the Dangle, they're called Dangle frames. I've been calling them Dangle charms. Which popped up on one of her collections. It was like the farmy one. I don't remember. I didn't pick it up. But I picked up all 3 metal colors. And all 3 metal sizes, so, or not metal sizes, all 3 sizes. So this is gold small. Do I have a ruler easily accessible? Sort of, okay. This is in millimeters, but it's fine. So these bad boys internally are like a little more than 1.7 centimeters. But this is the small, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, 21 sets, and then you have a whole thing of like the chains down here. So the idea is like you can just cut it to whatever length you want it at, and then just cut it. I forget now, I think Rebecca said that you should put she would propose that you put the chain behind the charm, the dangle charm, rather than in front. I'm pretty sure that's what she said to do. That was her proposal. So that is the small. This is medium. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of those. Internally, they're about 1.9 centimeters. And then you have the same chain down here. So that's the medium next to the small. And then you have large, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 of those. Internally, it's approximately maybe 2.2 centimeters. And again, these are sideways, so she could fit more on. And so there is all three for size comparison. And then, like I said, I got basically I got everything. So that is gold. Then here are the three sizes in the silver metal. And then you have bronze, not rose gold, bronze, which is a little more brown compared to gold. So we have bronze, small, medium, and large. You can also pick up like the chains individually on like I would guess it's a half size sheet. I don't actually know. If you need more chain, like you start using this and you run out of these, you have the ability to just pick up the chain part yourself. And of course you didn't have to get them in a bundle. She has a bundle, like you could bundle all of the same color together. You can bundle all of the same size together. So if you wanted small gold, small silver, and small bronze, you were able to do that. And like I said, you could gotten the small, medium, and large of the metals. So that's all of the colors next to each other. Let me bring it up a little bit so you can see. Oopsie, this way. This way, there you go. So gold, silver at the bottom, and bronze right here. I think I'm planning, one, these would be really fun like date cover things. Maybe not date covers, those are a little big for me. Unless you want to do like individual, like singular letters or initials for each day of the week, which in itself is a mood. But I also think these would be fun for like months. What am I doing? But yeah, this was my first order since I started PRing for Rebecca's shop. Again, you can save using Cat15. Throw my name in the notes. I'll tell you which freebie you'll get. And thank you, Rebecca, for inviting me to your team, and I hope that, you know, I do you well. I represent you well, and I'll try to think of more crazy ideas. So that is it for this shop. Left to round out the portion that came in June. We're going to go to a shop that is new to me, but I've been seeing pop up on my like Instagram feeds, and I've shared a few things from her shop on my Instagram. I've mentioned her in my like weekly updates, which is her name is Katie Rose, so it's either but to me I want to pronounce it Hattie Rose, but it might be Haiti Rose. I don't actually know. But this is my first order from her. She does like decorative collections solely, no foil, which is fine. It's just a different style. And I was like, you know, I wanna try to, you know, shop at some new places every once in a while. And she had a collection that matched a weekly kit that I don't have a lot of deco for, so I figured it was a good idea. She left me this really sweet note. And then it came in that shine envelope, and then it came inside this little thing of vellum with a wax seal. Question is, this is a sticker wax seal, or is this like a wax seal? I think this is like a wax seal. Like she poured, yeah, it looks like she poured the wax onto that herself. Because the sticker wax seals, there's usually a little bit of like a sticker residue on the back, so it's not like it's just a thing. Plus it's a little imperfect, so I think she poured that herself. I'm gonna keep that. I ordered, what is this collection called? I see an extra in there. I ordered. Oh, this is a freebie. It's called Cottage Days, and you know what? I should have been prepared and had my white piece of paper, as I know better. Alright, so this is a freebie, which does match the collection that I picked up. So this is like is this quarter size sheet? Maybe? It's the same size as the Sadie stickers ones. Where are they? Those are around somewhere. The Sadie stickers collection, the mini collections, come on this size sheet, right? It's about quarter size, I think. About. Yeah, so, and it's just like, I would consider this better for smaller planners, but like I said, I have a kit. Let me see, where are you, kit? This kit from jkcreates, which is in the same, has the same clip art. But if you remember, I Dunglebered up and ordered double of the floral deco, so I have no deco. So this had very similar artwork. I did order it all on washi paper. I could bring you down so I don't have to work so hard. Too close. There we go. So this is a freebie. We have two scenes here: the tree, the florals, which I think are the same. We'll find out. So that's a freebie. This is page 1. Life is full of beauty. You have a fashion person here, a layered composition. It's page 1. Page 2, you have a distressed film strip here. It is not internally cut, but there is like some swatches in there, so that makes sense. You have a doily. She is a relatively new shop. I believe that I was just there earlier, and I think she's only been on Etsy for about 2 months. So she's relatively new. You have a doily with some florals foiled over it, and some script. This Polaroid, Life is Beautiful. I don't remember if I said that. That's page 2. Then page 3, we have another large composition here with the Polaroid. We have some edges, some torn paper and tapes. Page 4, you have like these trims here, and then more deco that says Magical Moments up here on this table. Oops, sorry, I'm a little high. I'll bring you up just a little bit more. There we go. Oh, there we go. Then this is page 5. You have 2 torn papers here. This is one composition with the doll and the music. I don't know if that's a real song. And then a bookshelf here. Then we have page 6, which is some scenes. Here's a stamp, 2 stamps. Flower cart. Page 7, which has like this floral corner here. Just want to see if these are the same florals. They gotta be. I feel like they might be the same. We have this doily here, another scene. I feel like these florals are slightly different than the kit I'm looking at. Then we have, it's just a bunch of swatches here. The color is very muted, so it's kind of hard to see them. Then we have a bonus sheet. I'm wondering if you get a bonus sheet if you just picked up the full collection, which is what I did. I picked up just the whole collection, and did that. This is like a tearable washi from here to here. So this is bonus 1, and then we have bonus 2, which is like the floral pattern. And then I have another freebie. I don't know if I've seen this collection recently, but this is more like a beachy collection. Red and blue, probably a little more patriotic themed. So yeah, I've yet to try the stickers, so I cannot speak to the quality yet, but they look good. I'm really excited to pair these up with this collection I have here. Just trying to find, yeah, I think these, oh, it's just the colors are slightly different. Okay, these are the same florals. But I think she has different florals here. Or maybe it's just the view is different, so they look different. But yeah, I want to pair this with lavender from jkcreateSco, because, like I said, I don't have a lot of deco. And then this gives me an opportunity to try out a new shop. So she does a lot of, I think she has this size sheet and like the half size sheet that we see for decorative kits. So I'll have her linked below my kitty cats. If you want to check her out, she has a lot of decorative collections and like these mini ones, which are good for smaller planners. So I'm gonna end this segment here so I can go break up my cats. Let us now hop on over to Dash of Sun. I've been dying to pick up these foiled alcohol inks, and I actually did put this specific order in before. Which sale was that? It wasn't UPS, PPC, whatever sale she was just part of. I actually put this order in before that because I had some PR credits that I could use, and I didn't want to hold off on using them because we actually had to switch over the PR program. So I wanted to just go ahead and spend those PR credits, which was for a majority of this here. So it comes in this yellow envelope. Let me just frame you. Sorry. This is what happens when I like move things up and down. Okay, good. Yellow envelope. Sticker here says warning, sticker overload inside, and yes, it is sticker overload inside. I don't know if Chelsea picks like specific ones for me or not. I feel like a lot of them have been. So yes, this is the order in which I got the foiled alcohol inks, all of them, because they're my newest obsession. I use them in almost every spread now. This is the summer card. Then I do PR for Dash of Sun, like I've mentioned. We are switching freebies over probably soon-ish. Maybe, I think she gave us until the end of July, so probably in August at some point they will switch over to fall, or fall-winter. Yeah, mine's is in silver right now. I'm thinking rose gold for the fall. So she actually switched over the all orders freebie to fall already, it looks like. Because when did I place this order? I don't remember. I want to say it was maybe right at the start of May, I think. But yeah, so we have this, this is on washi paper, unlike, oh, this was probably on washi paper because the majority of this order is, like, all of this order is on washi paper. Because the last shop freebies I've had were on premium matte. So you have this little fawn here, or deer, doe, and then you have one floral edge, one floral corner. You have this gorgeous fall walkway scene here. You have a basket of apples, I would guess, a leaf, some wine, like a perfume bottle, a cozy couch, well, chair, cozy chair, a candle with some fabric underneath, this journal that says Simple Life, and a little tea thing there. So that is the fall shop freebie. And yeah, I went in and I got the entire collection of the foiled alcohol inks, all of them, every single one. So you will have seen Sprout already, because I definitely picked up Sprout last time. This is my only thing with having like this kind of beige-ish what is this called? Desk mat? But this is Sprout. Oh, let me move all this stuff out of the way here. Okay. This is Sprout, which I have. Oops, not you. You're not Sprout. You would have seen this one on my channel before. It is. There we go. It's gold, silver, and rose gold. And then just trying to get y'all out of frame. Thank you. Okay. I did not have Buttercup, so I picked up. So now I have a Buttercup, which is a yellow, gold, silver, and rose gold. Then we have apricot, gold, silver, and rose gold. Orangey color. Then we have petal. I think I picked up rose. Is rose in here? Yeah, I have rose. So petal is one I do not have. So petal. I'm gonna set this to the side so we can, when we get to rose, you can see what the difference is. Gold, silver. It's really interesting. Sorry, I'm just noticing how like it's really concentrated pink here. Oh yeah, I just guess I never noticed. Yeah, that's some of the it's just when I first noticed it, have like very concentrated areas where the color really is concentrated. I'm getting stuck right here. So the pink is very concentrated right next to the patch of foil. But this is rose gold. Sorry, I got distracted again. Then lavender, which you would have seen before. It's one of my favorites. So gold, silver, and rose gold. Then we have aqua, which I believe I have this one. I'm pretty sure. So gold, silver, although the blue really makes it look like the blue makes the silver look blue, which is really cool. And then here's rose gold. You go right there, because I'm coming back to you. We have sky. So gold, silver, and rose gold. And then color comparison. This one feels a little more summer. This one feels a little more winter. So this feels a little more brighter. This one feels a little more darker. And I'm sure there's more technical terms. But this one feels a little more cyan. And this one feels a little more purple. I don't know if that makes sense, but this makes sense in my head. And then the last one we have is rose, which I'm pretty sure I don't have rose. Actually, which which one do I have? Are y'all easily accessible? Yes, you are. Which one do I currently have? I have Rose. Yes, I think I said that. I forgot what I said. Rose, which here is gold, silver, and rose gold. And then let me pull out Petal. Here, buddy. Petal. So you can see what the color difference is between the two. So, Rose feels a little more red pink, and then Petal feels a little more purple pink. I believe Christine's been using cool and warm, and my brain doesn't comprehend that. So, this feels a little lighter, this feels a little heavier. So, that's what I see. This feels a little more appropriate for, like, warmer seasons, colder seasons. So yes, that is the entirety of the foiled alcohol inks. I am hoping that Chelsea will release like darker colorways, because all of these colorways are pretty pastel when you really look at them. I'm not really sure why I'm fanning. Do you want to see them all fanned out? I'm just gonna jabber and fan them out. They're very pastel, so I'm kind of hoping maybe for the winter season she'll drop some like darker, moodier ones. Because that's just like the color palette I really like. I'm just a moody, dark girly. So that is my hope. That's where I want to see these go in the future. But look at that. That's so pretty. I'm excited to have them because they're pretty much now a staple. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. So that is what 8 colorways. 8 colorways, 3 foils. There you go. Biggest deal is if you get the entire bundle. But you can get all of one colorway, or you can get all of one foil, and you'd get different bundle prices for those. So my thing is, if you're gonna buy these in bundles. The best bang, if you're not gonna buy all of them, would be to just get the foil color, all of one foil color. That's the best way you're gonna. That's how you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. But like I said, I do PR for Dash of Sun, so I did grab most of these. Like most of this was through my PR credit, but I spend a lot there anyway. So that is this order. Alright, on to the next set of packages. We have a itty bitty little order from Dash of Sun. I believe this one is a Sunny special. This is my Graceful Muse Paperie, what month is it? July subscription, the Deco Sampler subscription. And this will be the very last bit, so don't worry about spoilers if you are awaiting yours. And then this is an order from jkcreatesco after joining her PR team. So let's break into these. Let me start with this itty bitty Dash of Sun order. This says here, the best things come in small envelopes. Let me see how much I can lower you here. There we go. This is, I believe, let me double check here. Yeah, this is a Sunny special. So I will save that sticker. I had some of like the shop rewards that I could redeem, so that's why I went ahead and grabbed the Sunny special. And then one other piece of from another collection that I needed. So let's start with freebies. The same business card. First goes this way. And then my freebie, which I believe we would have already seen in this haul. I'm barely certain. And then this is the one, my white, why do I never have this thing available? The one thing that's not the Sunny special is this golden cream watercolor overlay. I bought it to go with the Golden Light Deco. Oh my goodness. This is for my August bullet journal, so this was kind of the last thing I was waiting on. So this kit. So now I can finally start breaking into this like bullet journal setup, which I need to do soon. And then, oh wait, I forgot a freebie. You would have seen this one already. This is the same fall freebie as before. And then, so this is, let me reset. This is, what she's calling it Sunny Specials. If you think of like $2 Tuesdays, remember those? Or what is more common now, which is the Twinkle Tuesdays. So this is a like smaller size sheet, right? This is about the size of a standard kit. So it's about half a standard size sheet. And it's unfoiled. It's got smaller deco, so it's perfect for like smaller planners, which I would have discussed in the Hattie Rose Designs. It's like that size. Is it the same? I'm not pulling it out. It's the same size sheet, I'm pretty sure. So this is Sunny Specials, which is for the Sunny Special weekend. It is $2 a sheet. After that, then it goes up to, I believe it's $2.95. I forget what exactly the price is, but the best time to grab a Sunny Special is on a Sunny Special weekend. So if there is a collection that really catches your fancy, definitely grab it that weekend, plus like maybe some other things that you might want. But let us go through this. This one is the Nautical Grace collection. It's like this I would call it burgundy, but it's got this burgundy and blue color palette, which is really pretty. We have like, this is a lighthouse, shells on a branch, which is interesting. Her signature film strip with her flourish here, this little pink picture, framed picture. We have a floral edge here, the girl sitting in a hammock. This says sail away with me, and then this says Seaside Memories, and you have a little compass here. So that's page 1. I'll talk about that at the end. My brain's catching up to things. This is page 2. You have a little fence, a sailboat. This is the flourish from Golden Lights. That's when that flourish got released. Floral edge here. Fashion person, beach cottage, fresh catch. Like you can make a little scene with this guy. Soft tide, still moments, and this soft tide is inside like this sticker, which I'm just gonna pull that off, which is really fun. So she's making use of the space. And then that's page 2. This is page 3 with this gorgeous little scene up here, and then like a shop, a girl walking her golden retriever. What is the mechanics of this? It's like a pier, but it's blocked off on 3 sides, so how would you get to the pier? Maybe it's like an observatory, like you take a boat out to it. I don't know. And then the flotation device, some teacups on a shelf. This is cut out in the center. So that's page 3. Page 4 is floral. So if you ever need more florals, just pick up 2 pages of page 3. You have a floral. You have 1, 2 corners, 3. Maybe this itty bitty one also counts as a corner. You have another edge here, and you have an edge on another page. I know that. You have a little baby edge here, and then 1, 2, 3 bouquets. So more than enough florals for me. I think for smaller planners, this is probably a good amount. Then we have page 4, which is like this layering stuff. You have, this is one sticker, this is one, here's another, a swatch, here's one, another one, here's like this like stamp ship's wheel detail with this swatch here, and this last one right here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of layering elements on this last one. That's page 5. And then on page 6, I think the typical format will always have like a large-ish scene here, one that takes at least half of the sheet, which is, this one's really fun. It's like it's a boat docked next to like a bunch of houses. And you have some shells, layering element here, and greetings from the sea. So Sunny specials are 6 pages. You have the option of picking them up in washi paper or premium matte. They will come unfoiled. And yeah, $2 during Sunny Special weekend. Mention me for freebies, because it will not apply to, my code won't apply to Sunny Specials, because you're getting a pretty good deal on these if you order during that week. Fall freebie, my freebie. Let us now move on to the next bit. Up next, let's do JK Creates. It did come inside a mailer, but it's not important to have the mailer. And she usually has a little wax seal with her orders. It came in this brown envelope this time. And then this was the birthday sale, I believe, but I do PR for her. Unfortunately, I did not get my PR freebie in here. I noticed sometimes it's like hit or miss. But I think I understand with her. She has 3 boys. They're home for the summer. So sometimes the freebies will, like the PR freebies, get missed. I didn't specifically state to get my freebie in my notes to seller, so most likely that is what happened. But make sure with shops you put in, like, make it the first thing you fill in. The freebie that you want. Yes, just make life easier for everybody. Okay, so let's start with the freebies. I also did pick up 3 kits, but let's set those off to the side. This is the shop freebie. What's really interesting is that I usually associate her shop freebies with blue, but this is a pink colorway for her freebies. You've got the barbecue grill. You've got, I think this is a pool floaty or something like that. That looks like a pool floaty. Ice cream truck, a school lunch, above ground pool, kiddie pool, grocery store, and like hospital bed. So she does do unfoiled icons. Speaking of which, we'll move over to that first. I picked up her car in the colorful way. I think you can pick neutral. I don't really remember at this point, but I picked up the cars. It comes in like a kind of reddish pink, because it's not is it the same pink as this one? Actually, I have the grill. I don't know if it's a difference in print or if it's a difference in color, because I feel like her pink, like these are usually a little more red. I feel like consider these more red, blue, green, yellow, and like a white. Yeah. So you get 2 sets of cars facing in each direction for these ones. And then the second one I picked up are the barbecue grill. You get 4 of each colorway, all identical. So she does have foiled icons too. Foiled icons are in her shop permanently at the $2 price point per foil color, but you cannot use PR codes on those because they're such a steal. But I did not pick up any foiled icons this time. And then she also has foiled scripts. I have no more of my Coffee Monday scripts from not Dash of Sun. She doesn't have scripts. I mean, she does, but not these kind of scripts. From Starlight Paper. And Sita does not have that specific script in her shop anymore, which makes me sad, but that's okay. So I picked up the Coffee Monday scripts from Jana's shop. It must be a Trick of the Light. Her gold is more of a regular gold rather than a light gold. She was testing out light gold, so maybe it will come to the shop. I don't know. I kind of hope it does, because I kind of prefer light gold than over regular gold. It's a matter of preference. It won't stop me from using it, but matter of preference. So this is Coffee Monday. You have Coffee in print, Monday in cursive, a little flourish on both, and I picked that up in the 3 foil colors. So that was everything of this size sheet. I picked up kit-wise 2 older kits and 1 newer kit. Let's let's do Lilac Vibes first. So her kit format is different than other shops in that it's still got a lot more functional items in them. It's got much simpler boxes, like full boxes. So this is Lilac Vibes, which I believe is a reformat of a kit that she used to have in her shop ages ago. Let me lift you up just a little bit so I don't have to work so hard. It is foiled in silver. It's very much got like Asian hop traits. I don't know what else to use for it. You have like the milk tea with the, that's probably not a, I forget what that's called, but it's the fish baked good. It's the fish shaped baked good. You got some chocolate over here. Then you have this box is really stunning. You have this patterning in the back with the ramen, well, or just noodles, with the chopsticks. Then you have the florals here and here. You have the PJs. This quote box says positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. The iPhone here with the AirPods and a little charm. Then you have the dumplings with the dipping sauce. And skincare is a very big deal in most Asian cultures. It's fallen off of my importance scale as a mom, but I used to really care about skincare. And then we have 3 swatches here at the bottom. And then we have the second page, which has 2 sets of foiled headers, some lace headers, 2 full boxes here, one with Monday through Sunday, 4 sets of 2 very tiny headers, 2 habit trackers, and some more layering bits down here. And then we have the label boxes, page or functional boxes, with like papers here. And then the bottom washi with the date covers and some deco on the side. I guess I'm just a traced foiled girly. There's nothing wrong with the foiling. I just prefer trace foiling. So that is the base kit. With her base kit, you can also pick up the florals. This is her florals page. You have bouquets, individuals, the trims, and some more over here. And then I picked up just journal. She has a journal kit still. I just picked up page 1 because I picked up pieces from her decorative kit, which is different than what other shops consider a decorative kit, but this is her. She still has a journaling kit, which has this one. Page 1 has like a lot of the layering elements, the large bouquets, and some other ones. The second page, I remember, has more functional items, which I don't need, so I did not pick that up. And then she has a 9-page decorative kit format. I only picked up 2 of the pages. I picked up the floral corners. So you have 2 big, 2 small. And then I picked up the deco. So her kit format is much more simple compared to like Paper Trail Plan. Well, Paper Trail Plans, Dash of Sun. Hers are very much simplified. Which is fine, right? That's just a different thing. But I do think she has very unique artwork. Her eye is different, which is what I like about her kits. So I picked this up just because I just love this box and this box. I just love how Asian it feels. So that's why I picked this one up. The second one, let's go back to another old kit. I believe Color Fall was released last year. It is foiled in gold. Okay, same stuff that I picked up. So, I plan to use this year for, oh, this has got a scarecrow in it. I was going to use it in September, like engagement week. Not that we really celebrate the week we got engaged, but like it's the week before our wedding, so like I usually kind of like, you know, run back to back. If we got engaged in September, so my plan was to use this in September, because of this box right here specifically. But we'll see. Maybe I'll move it to October so I'm able to actually use more of these, because this quote here says my favorite color is October. It's also got this little scarecrow guy, pumpkin scarecrow guy up here, but we'll see. We'll see what I do. So these are your 9 full boxes. You have, it's like rainy too, which is really cool. It's like a rainy October kit. See, I keep calling it an October kit. We'll see what I do. We'll see where I put it. So you got this bus stop here. These floral boxes are not foiled, which I think I prefer, because like I said, I prefer the trace foiling. So I'm okay with them not being foiled. We have this woman holding the umbrella here, a window scene with some decor here, a quote box which I've read, stacked Polaroids with these look like pumpkins or something right here that overlay, this stunning cafe box here, that's why I bought this kit, another floral box here, and then like the house with the scarecrow in front of it. And then 3 swatches at the bottom, same kit format, 2 sets of foiled headers, lace, torn papers, full boxes, habit trackers, skinny headers, more layering bits, her functional boxes page, and then the bottom washi. I love this skinny strip, and there's like a color gradient, which is really fun. I really like that. And she has some foiling on the florals here. The reason I don't really care for the chunky kind of foiling is if it's not perfect, it's really off. With the trace foiling, if it's like just a hair off, you can kind of get away with it. So that's why I don't really care for the chunky foiling, but that's fine. Personal preference, you have your date covers and some deco here, so that's the base kit. Also grabbed the page of florals here, which I don't normally grab florals, but since her kits are very scaled back, I grabbed them. Same idea, floral corners from the decorative kit and the color of fall deco page. I think I grabbed, we'll find out, because she has bundles, she has floral bundles, deco bundles, and functional bundles, but I have not grabbed any of those in full yet, but this is a very classic fall color palette. I didn't grab the journal page. Silly me. Where's my invoice? Please hold. It is strange. My invoice was here, and now it's not. It seems to have grown legs and walked away. I will just find out later, because I feel like maybe I didn't. Probably because it might have stuff that would complement this kit, so maybe that's why I decided not to do it. The last kit I picked up is called Paradise. This was recently released. This is in her rose gold foil. See, I picked it up for this one. This page. I'll double check, and then if I did, I'll reach out. So I don't normally care for summer kits, but something about this one is really, really pretty. I think it's the fact that it's rose gold, because you don't really see a lot of kits foiled in rose gold, summer kits specifically, unless they're like sunset kits, and this is not a sunset kit, and I feel like the rose gold is just like, it's very pretty is what I'm saying. The quote box in the center says Tropical Paradise. It's very much like a cruise to an island. I think what sold me was this little box right here with like the treasure hunt. I think this is what really sold me on it. But you also have this like cabana inside of a resort, whatever you want to call it. This composition here, the cruise ship with the dolphin, a floral box again. These florals are also not foiled. She did it on the last page. We'll get to it. This beach scene with the sand castle and the plane, and then the little bikini hanging on the railing. It's really pretty. I love how like bright and light this feels. I feel like the rose gold really makes it feel lighter, which is what I really enjoy about it. You have your 3 swatches down here at the bottom. Same format. These torn papers are got deco, like they're they're not just color washes, is what I'm saying, which is really cool. Box is page, and the bottom washi date covers. Again, I'm not crazy about the foiling. See what I mean? If this looks like it's a little misaligned down here. Up here, it looks like it might have lined up. But my thing with this kind of chunkier foiling on the florals is, unless it's like a splatter. If it's a splatter, I think that's more than okay. It just is not. I just prefer dainty trace foiling on florals. That's the long and short of it. That's nothing. That's just personal preference, like I said. And I really like the wave on this starfish pattern up here. So that is your base kit. I also picked up the florals. I really love how much Monstera leaves we get for this one. And I like the fun shapes. Then we have journal page 1. Oh, look at the gecko. Look how cute he is. The parrot. That's cute. And then more torn papers. Oh, this scene's really fun too. Then we have the floral corners. And then the deco. So you have a cabana. And oh, this one's really fun. We have ice cream, sunglasses, a drink, a sea turtle. Ooh, I like this deco page. This deco page is good. I like this one a lot. So that is this little order from JK Creates Co. I do PR for her. Unfortunately, I do not have my freebie to show you, but I can pop a picture of it up here. And then, yeah, I'm hoping to use, I have to save this one for next year. I have no room this year. Otherwise, I would move something, but I'm trying not to. We'll see where this ends up. And I think I'm going to use this one in, not winter, but like February or March of next year. Has like a transition from winter to spring. I just really love, ooh. When's Age AAPI month? That would be a perfect month to use this. I'll figure that out. But yeah, so I have code CAT20, I'm pretty sure it is, if you want to save. And yeah, she's like got a lot of things. She's got icons, foiled, non-foiled, scripts, kind of a one-stop shop. So if you're ever looking for things, I would definitely check her out and use my code to save. Oh, we're off center here. Ooh, there we go. I have this little itty bitty order from Oddloop, which I've actually like never shopped from Oddloop before. I've always admired their like hand-drawn stickers, but I've never bought anything from them, and I actually think she went on maternity leave like shortly after I joined this community, so this is my first order from Oddloop. It's actually a clearance sale because I think she found some old inventory that she wanted to like, you know, move. So it's no like sticker kits, but they're stickers that I think I would enjoy. And I also grabbed some stuff for my husband. So it's just a little, I already broke into it, kind of took everything out of its packaging, but you know, bought some washi tape when I really shouldn't have. I'm not going to swatch the washi tape, sorry, I just don't like doing that. I like to kind of leave them in their packages until I need them, so sorry if you're expecting that, but let me do those last here. Let me do this big one first. So I grabbed this notepad, this sticky notepad. It's got this like city pop-esque background to it. I believe I specifically bought this for my husband. He's really into like city pop and the nighttime city pop aesthetic, so I'm fairly certain I bought that with him in mind. I showed it to him the other day and I was like, do you want this? Because I know this is your style. And he's like, hell yeah. So this is going to go to him. And then I bought some, I guess, vinyl stickers. Yeah. So I bought 3 for him specifically. I guess I could bring you down. I bought the Lord of the Rings and stamp one. So this is Rivendell, Minas Tirith, and Hobbiton. I think there might still be some inventory online. I should check, and I'll pop it up if there's any left. But yeah, and then I grabbed 2 of like the Ghibli ones, Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away. I believe this was my first Studio Ghibli movie I ever saw. I saw Howl, I probably saw it before, but I really remember watching it with my family during our my kind of like bachelorette nights. We just stayed in and watched Ghibli movies. I'm not really into like the going out scene, plus it was COVID time. So we watched Howl's Moving Castle, and that's when basically everyone there realized that Max, my husband, is basically Howl. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, basically I married Howl. Yeah, so I got these 2 stamp stickers, and then I bought 4 of the Evolutions. Here's Glaceon, the ice type, Espeon, the psychic type, Sylveon, the fairy type. She's just so stinking cute. I love her. And then here's Vaporeon. Vaporeon is my favorite Pokemon. I'm just a Gen 1 kid, but yeah, Vaporeon's my favorite. So I grabbed these. I'm not sure where I'm gonna stick them. Like, even though I've kind of gotten over the whole where do I put these stickers thing for my sticker planning hobby, these kind of stickers, I'm like, I don't know where to put them. I need the perfect spot, and yeah, like I still struggle with just like sticking things down. So those are all like the non-washi tape related things. So like I said, I'm not going to pull these out and swatch them because I like to leave them in the rolls. So sorry if that's what you're expecting. But this is like one of the Cityscape ones. I believe it's got holographic foil in it, which you might not be able to tell. It's either silver foil or holographic. But yeah, it's just like it's this guy basically. Yeah, it's this guy. Where are you? Well, it's like a continuation of this scene here, because you have Tokyo Tower in the back there. So that's this one, and then this is just the like telephone wires, which is a very classic like 90s anime. You'll see those in the background. So I grabbed that, and then this is, I believe, the Howl's Moving Castle specific one. If I can find the listing, I'll pop a picture up of the what do they call it? The loop. There's a word for like until it repeats, but I can't remember at the moment. But yeah, this is the Howl's Moving Castle one. Fun fact, the bridal party for my wedding walked down to Merry-Go-Round of Life, which is from Howl's Moving Castle. So Howl's Moving Castle has a special place in my heart. So that is this little guy from Oddloop. Again, if there's still more inventory, I will let you know. But you know, I'm sure people grabbed a bunch of stuff. I know I wanted to grab one of the other Lord of the Rings locations, but it sold out by the time I got to it. So yeah, if there's any left, jump on it, because they'll probably disappear pretty quick. Okay, this is a big one. I will say it's really big because I had a lot of PR credits to spend. Thank you for anyone who's used my code. And she had a sale, and she released 2 gorgeous kits at the UPS sale, and I went a little crazy. Thick one. Look at that. Look how chunk that is. It has the sticker overload inside. Yeah, sticker overload inside. Yeah, this is a big one. Strap in, guys. Grab a coffee, grab something. These are the deco kits, most likely. So yes, as I've mentioned before, I do PR for Dash of Sun. So I love Chelsea's shop. Tiered freebies. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let me pause you and figure out how I want to organize all this, I guess. Okay, I'm back. I've organized everything. I said I picked up both kits that she released. I almost thought about getting, which one was it? The Morning Mist, but I told myself no. Maybe Black Friday if it's still around and I still want it. But told myself no. I grabbed a bunch of foil, and these are the freebies. So let's start with the freebies. I'm gonna slide these bad boys out of the way. This can go off. Just make sure everything's off to the side here. Check the framing. So summer card, as we've already seen before, even in this haul. This is my freebie, spring summer freebie. My goodness. I believe they will probably be changing in August. If not in August, like beginning of August, at some point in August. So this will be changing soon. So there were tiered freebies and a power hour freebie. Of course, I forgot to grab the white paper. Here we go. So this was the power hour freebie, which was, these are ransom letters in rose gold foil. You have 2 of each letter from what I can see. Oh, it's like a capital lowercase. Oh, that's pretty cool. Are these going to come to the shop? Maybe? Oh, that's so cool. Alright. There were tiered freebies. I got all of them. I have a problem. It is on washi paper. So this is the all orders freebie. It's like this gorgeous boho, like deserty, like, yeah, desert vibes kit. Yeah. Wow, that's really pretty. Let's see. Do I know any of these flowers? I don't know them off the top of my head. But we have 2 floral corners, 2 edges, a bouquet here, and this cat on a chair. I love it. I love seeing like little kitty cats having their own little pieces of furniture sized just for them. It's really adorable. And a bunch of pillows. I don't really know why I'm going through this. You can't really get this. This is really fun. So this says Summer Moments. It's like a frame. And then it's cut out in the middle. So you could like print a picture and like put this over top. Which size would this be? This would have to be, of course, this is in centimeters. I don't have an inch ruler near me, do I? Well, if this is a half sheet, well, I can tell you what it is in centimeters. I'll figure it out later in inches. It's about slightly less than 8.5 by close to 11 centimeters. So, future cat will figure out what that is in inches and pop a picture of it, or pop it up. This is the $75 freebie. See, there's the horse and some layering elements, or some layering behind the horse. This is like a crumpled up piece of paper. You have an edge, another bouquet, a dream catcher, and this woman in a frame. She is cut out. This is cut out here to the side. And then we have the $100, which is a bunch of scenes. Oh my goodness, look at that foiling on this bottom scene here. That is so pretty. And some of the ones in the back. We have the hat collage. Compositions. That's the word I was looking for. I love the purple. Like, this shade of purple with these colors is so pretty. And her foiling is just spot on. The florals. Oh, so pretty. And then the camper here driving off to the sunset. Or towards or away from the sunset. I can't really tell here. Then the last page is the 125, the I spent too much freebie. You have a texture here. I'm stopping because I don't think we've had foiled tearable overlays yet. Well, there was the gingham that was foiled, but none of her like standard overlays are foiled. This is gorgeous. This pattern is so pretty. And then of course your florals. Her foiling is impeccable. So those were all of the freebies. If Dash of Sun is ever having a sale, definitely get in. She doesn't have sales that often. I think she said she usually only does it twice a year, Black Friday and then one in like the summer-ish time. You jump on them because like these, like this is a whole mini kit right here. This I'm really excited to use. And of course this is my freebie, which doesn't coordinate, but that's that. So let me get these fribbas out of the way, and let's break into the kits first. So let's do seasonally. So let's start with Summer Sunsets. Summer Sunset, singular. Alright, this is a reformat of an older kit that she used to have in the shop. I wasn't around during the time. And the reason she revisited this kit was time. Sales coming up. She had to design something real quick. And both Jasmine and I had suggested like summer theme ideas, and she didn't have time to make them into full collections, but she decided to take elements of what we said and wanted and throw them into this collection. I suggested the floating lanterns, and Jasmine suggested like a bonfire. So I love that she took both of our ideas and like redid an older kit and brought it to life that way. It is foiled in gold. I love this color palette. I just purple and orange, man. Purple and orange. Oh, look at that foiling. That is just such good foiling. Can I bring you down just maybe a smidge just to help me? All right, so you have your 9 full boxes. You have the bonfire with the lanterns over the ocean. I mean, we wouldn't do it this way in for real life, because at least the event that I went to, they went out and cleaned up the lanterns afterwards. So you wouldn't see it this way. It would never happen over the ocean, but it's just, that imagery is just so pretty. You have like a shell garland here, the bathing suit on the fence with the surfboard, the sun in the background, the sunset, this collage moment down here with the lady releasing the lantern, and this is like pebbles. And look at this layering back here. Summer paradise. The quote box says, "Let the waves carry you wherever the light cannot." Oh, that's such an interesting quote. Well, then a floral box here. And then you have like it's like candles and shells. That's what I love about these kind of kits, is like you could just like do whatever. It doesn't have to make complete sense. It's just really freaking awesome. Then we have another floral box with some stamps layered back here, and this is where that tie-dye texture comes in. Ooh, those are hydrangeas. These look like chrysanthemum? Roses? I don't know. And then we have this little like sitting setup with the drink foil there, the palm trees in the back. Oh, it's just so pretty. You have 9 lace headers at the bottom. She does have a 3-page base kit format. You could pick things up a la carte, but the base kit is only 3 pages. You have your circles, squares, middies, dinner trays, more kind of like midi-sized boxes, and 3 full-length ones down here at the bottom. Then the bottom washi with the deco. I wonder if she's decided to move away from foiling like these ones, which I'm okay with. That does not bother me whatsoever, because I've noticed in the last 2 kits that none of these are foiled, which is fine. I personally prefer them not to be foiled. But the bottom washi, oof, with the shells here, and the background, oh, that's just so pretty. And I don't pick up a full page of florals anymore, because this size is more than enough for me, actually. That's just gorgeous. And then you have the shells and the sea stars interspersed. Then I picked up the alcohol ink on transparent mats. So everything I just showed you was the base kit. Now we're on to add-ons. And you have some really interesting texturing going on in some of these. It's like, I believe I've described it before. It's like when you throw salt on watercolor. That's kind of what I'm like imagining with this one. So there's that. And then we have the large deco. Oh, I love these colors. You have the camper, or the van. That's not a camper, that's a van. Like the Volkswagen looking van. You have some woodruff, a few large florals, the palm tree, the surfboard. Oh, it's just so pretty. And the bonfire, and like even the flames behind it are colorized. And then I picked up the washi sampler in this is washi paper. Look how pretty that is. And this is always why I pick up the washi sampler. This bottommost one, it's always so pretty. This is the waves hitting the shore. You have some palm leaves, a paint swatch type, and then you have the florals. All of these are mirrored, so you could, maybe not this one. This one is not. I do not think so. These are mirrored. No, they're not mirrored. No, you could totally do Dutch door. You just smush them. Duh, cat. Duh, just do that. Yes, those two are mirrored. This one is not. So you cannot do a Dutch door with that one, but I don't know why you would want to. Could you do one the other way? Like I think of Dutch doors like this usually, but you could do one like that. And that would be fine if you were just lining them up at the top. Okay, let me get off of that, but that's so pretty. I always love her washi samplers. It's stunning. Then we have the Sunset Watercolor Overlay, which is this gorgeous gradient. And then we also have this tie-dye overlay, and I don't remember picking this one up, but I might have. I wouldn't put it past myself to have gone back and put it in my cart. So yeah, what I'm gonna do when I actually, well, I mean, there's more. Why am I talking as if I'm done? So that is everything of this size. So basically, well, this is everything I picked up. There's always a page of florals, the smaller florals, which are closer to size to this size, which I never pick up, and then a functional page that I also do not pick up because I don't need it. I picked up the deco kit. Are we surprised that I did that? No, because I love this color palette so much. It's one of my favorite color palettes. This is the compositions page. Look at that. Oh, that foiling is so good. And the fashion people for this one is just so pretty. She's just stunning. I can't wear a dress like that, but she's stunning. I picked mine up in washi paper. You have the option of washi paper or premium matte for her deco kits. The deco page. So you have 2 more fashion dolls. These lanterns. I love them. Then more deco. You have the hammock here, the palm tree. Then we have the small compositions with the signature flourish on the film strip. sitting area, beach sitting, like a packed bag, like peaches in a shell, a garland, and this is like drinks in a cooler. So pretty. Then we have the summer sunset scenes. So they're not the same as the full boxes. They're very close to, like, they're complements to what you would see in the full boxes. So here's a large one down here with the bonfire, the hammock and the trees, the shore, and then we have like a pier situation here, and then like a resort side. It's really pretty. Then we have stamps and frames, always one of my favorite pages. It's a distressed film strip here with the elements cut out in the middle. Then we have the stamp. We always have at least 2 to 3 stamps. 3 stamps and then like a layered one up here usually. This frame is really pretty. And then we have like a floral frame here. Gorgeous. That's just really pretty. Then we have the bouquets and edges. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 edges, yes. And then you have 3 bouquets this time. I feel like you normally get 4, but we have 3 like really big bouquets. That's really gorgeous. And of course that trace foiling is perfection. Doilies. I actually really like Chelsea's doily page, especially when there's like a gradient in them. I don't know why there's no foil. But yeah, I've really love when she does like this kind of gradient in her doilies. The corners page, you have like 4 smaller corners and 4 bigger corners, and you have some loose florals in between. So pretty. We have the torn elements page. This is a page I don't really pull a lot for. I pull like these corner pieces, generally speaking, and like this edge one, but I don't really use like these tape strip type ones, but that's just me. I don't really know how to use them. So that's that. This page is not foiled. We have layered shapes. This one I don't really pull for that often. Maybe more functional planner people would use it, but I don't really use it. But then we have days and dates. So you have 1, 2, 3 colors for this top one. Your kind of date cover situation here, initials, and then just another type over here. I don't know, the words are failing me. Then we have days and dates down here. And then lastly is the washi page. So you have the gradient and then the florals. And these are mirrored, so you can make a Dutch door with these. So that is the decorative kit. That is not all for add-ons. Add-ons wise, specific to this collection. This is not to this collection specifically. Oh my goodness. I did go crazy. We have the foiled functional. So this is where you'll see some of the washi, the header size, some more deco. You have your date covers, not date covers, date scripts, and a set of dates. Yeah, dates. Really pretty. I'm always tempted to pick these up depending on what's in here. Like, look at this. This is so good. That foiling is so good. It is really good. And then I picked up the quotes. I did not pick up all 3 foils. I'm confused as to what Past Cat was thinking, but that's okay. So your quotes will start at the bottom. Chase the sun, and then you have some deco here. Let the sun set on what no longer serves you. Oceanholic, endless evening. Where the sun lingers, barefoot days. Even the sun knows when to rest and rise again. Sea, sand, salt, sunset, and soul. A sunset is proof that endings can be beautiful too. Oh, peach skies forever, beach vibes, and let's go to the beach. So that is the Summer Sunset foil quotes, and I grabbed 3 of the deco. I have a feeling I'm probably meant to get 3 of this and not 3 of this. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, I could use this. I very well will probably use this in other things. But, usually on her foiled decos, you'll have like a large scene. So this all the way over to the palm tree is one large scene. You have this layering element and all the shells and stuff. So that is in gold. Here it is in rose gold and silver. And that is everything for Summer Sunsets. Alright, up next, we're going to do, what is this one called? This one is called Autumn Stories. So, there's a story behind Autumn Stories. There's a story behind it. Chelsea, I forget, she did tell me when her wedding is. It's in October. I want to say it's like, it's somewhere in the 10s. I'm sorry, I'm a bad friend. If I find out, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll, who knows. But regardless, her wedding anniversary is in October, and this kit, I feel like she always does a fall kit inspired by her wedding, which works perfectly for me, because then I get to use that kit for either, my wedding anniversary or Bub's birthday, which are both in October, so this works out great for me. But it was inspired by her wedding anniversary, and like the stories our lives accumulate, and the different mediums in which they can be told, because there's not just like storybooks. There's audible stories, visual stories, tactile stories. So that's what the theming behind this kit is. So it's called Autumn Stories. It's foiled in rose gold, as most of our fall kits tend to be. But rose, I don't know. I feel like silver would be stunning, but I think that's because I prefer the cool fall rather than the warm fall. But rose gold is a good choice. I'm just have a preference for silver fall. That's all I'm saying. It does not diminish how beautiful this kit is. So this is the 9 full boxes. You have the floral box up here overlaid over some text. Years of something remain. So you can read some, I don't know what it is though, like what the story is. You have a couple here with the lanterns, pumpkins, and the twinkles. Oh, the twinkles. Then we have like a film. It's like a film strip. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. With the bouquet here. You have like a movie screening. Then Autumn Stories unfold here with the mason jar lamps. I love them. And then we have like a backyard. I love all of the string lights, all of the lamps. Oh, that's so good. And you have a little charcuterie board there. And then you have the lanterns with the pumpkin foiled here. You have the projector, that's the word I'm looking for. And another foil floral box. So like you can tell, so stories can be written, they can be seen, visual stories. They can be heard with the record player. And I think one aspect of storytelling that we don't really like utilize, I guess, is touch. I know some people have things about touch, so that's probably why we don't do that. But that's like kind of the thing with 4D, I guess. And then smell. But we all know about how smells can always bring back memories. So that's the whole like concept behind this, is like the stories we tell, our lives accumulate in how they're told. And then you have your 9 lace headers down at the bottom, your boxes page. Well, this like pinkish reddish. I'm not sure what color that is, but I love this color. Then we have the bottom washi, and like it's like also a like starry kit, like not celestial. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it's got a lot of these star elements and twinkles, and I love those. Those are like my jam. And I like how different these bottom washis are. Like, they complement. Because there's a lot of text in this one, but there's less up here. And of course, the trace foiling is impeccable. These two washis are the same, though. That's interesting. And I love the pops of blue in the floral. The blue with the lavender. I think last year I don't know. I know she said the Crimson Harvest, I believe that was the kit's name. That kit was based on her wedding colors, and I would assume the blue is the big component. So I love that she like personalizes all of these. So that is the base kit. This is the alcohol inks with the little star patterns in them. And there's like a hint of purple too in these alcohol inks. The green, is the green part of the, I think it's part, yeah, the green that's in there. Then we have the deco page for the arch here, because we always see arches at weddings. The mason jars hanging on the tree, some sitting, oh look at the comfy kitty. She has 3 cats. I have 2 cats myself, so partial to the cats. Then here, this one's slightly different. We have a really big washi on the washi sampler, and I got this one in premium matte just because with the other one I kind of wanted that wave to fade into the paper. With this one I don't really have that same feeling about the trees. I always pull in one of her washis off of this. This one is mirrored, I'm fairly certain. I don't know why you would try to mirror it. You could, again, mirror it at the top, I guess. Then you have your floral one up here, and your like paint swatch one. I don't think I said it. All of Chelsea's kits are full length, meaning they span from edge to edge. That's the only option you can get them in, so if you don't like that, just trim it. But that's also the case for these guys. So that is the washi sampler, and I got both. What was I thinking? This is the Stars watercolor overlay, and then this one is the purple and beige. I don't remember getting both, but I might have gone blind and just put things in my cart. So that is kit and add-ons, well, part of the add-ons. Then over to the deco kit. Huh, yeah, I did do that for that one. It's fine. Onto the deco kit. So we have the compositions. I had to cool it on buying everything, but this one was just too good. And then we have this other one. Ooh, let's see. Had a dream that rhymed with mine. Cat, look that up and see if that is something. But yeah, I love how like subtly purple this is. I'm living for all of the shades of purple in all of the kits right now. Thank you to everybody who's doing it. This is the deco page. You have a little doggy on this one. You have the canopy, tent situation, chest, the popcorn, some cozy fall things. Oh, I knew this foiling was gonna, wait, is it this one? No, it's not this one. Where's the one wait, hold on, Cat, don't get too far ahead. Don't get too far ahead. This is the small compositions. Signature flourish. Welcome to movie night is what that says up there. Some splatter foiling on this one. Then we have the scenes. The girl. I always love how Chelsea has like different skin tones represented. She's not always sticking to one or the other. And then we have a cozy sitting area, like a dinner scene. Oh, there's like a star garland on here. I don't know if you can see it. Like a walkway. Very pretty. We have these stamps and frames. That was the one I was excited for. I forgot it was the bench. I did gush about that bench. That bench is pretty. It's pretty. Okay, sorry. So then we have the stamps and frames, and like I said, 1, 2, 3, generally speaking. And then you have your distress film strip here. This one says scene 1 at the bottom. You have a clipboard. I think like we've been seeing like these 2 stamp pairs. It's just a matter if they're foiled or unfoiled. This one they are foiled. And then we have a wood frame with some Polaroids hanging. Very pretty. We have the bouquets and edges. Yeah, see 1, 2, 3, 4 edges here and 4 bouquets. So I guess the other sheet just had larger bouquets, so you only got 3 for that one. Then we have the doily. I just grabbed the whole kit. Because I did debate about just picking up the pages I did want, but it ended up being like just a few dollars shy of like just picking up the whole kit. So I was like, just pick up the whole kit. The edges, no, this is the corners. Very pretty. I think the foiling is just a hair off on some of them, not all of them. That's okay. Then we have the elements, the torn elements. The layered shapes. You can tell which pages I don't really use because I just like kind of blow through them. The days and dates. 1, 2, 3. Your like date cover kind, and then these 2. And then the washi. I love it's like a dusty lavender. It's so pretty. So that is the deco kit. On to add-ons, the foil add-ons. I grabbed, let's do these first. I grabbed the foiled functional. Oh my goodness, this says something. Oh, I'm gonna have to read it to you. The script says something. Alright. Dush, arms full of blankets. Hush, no. Dash. I'm not sure what this first word is. One, like old friends returning, and a notebook half filled with dreams. The field was quiet. She smiled, not at the movie. Wrapped in velvet and cinnamon, stars began to appear. One smiled, not at the movie. This is the same. Stars began to appear one by one, like old friends returning, wrapped in velvet and cinnamon air. She smiled, not at the movie. She arrived just before dusk, arms full of blankets, popcorn, and a notebook half filled with unwritten dreams. The field was quiet. I hope you enjoyed that exercise with me. Sorry, I had to do it. I always like enjoy figuring out what the text is in the background if I can. Chelsea, you could, I'll ask her on Instagram. If she answers me and tells me what it is, I'll pop it up. And then you have like popcorn, like kind of like night outside watching the movie ephemera here, and your days of the week and numbers, date numbers. The film reel, it's really good. Okay. Okay, moving on. Then I grabbed the deco, just the foil deco, just in the one, the rose gold. This tree situation is one large piece. This popcorn machine is, I almost debated getting this on all three just for that popcorn machine and the blankets. Like, I feel like a lot of these elements would be useful in like nighttime kits too. The stars, I love like the hand-drawn stars, or they look hand-drawn, mixed with like the twinkles. Like this is one piece right here. Very pretty. Then I did grab three versions, all three of the quotes. So, starting at the top this time. Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. Movie night. It's fall, y'all. Bacon season. Fall wonders. Falling into cozy moments. Hello, autumn. Autumn, the year's last loveliest smile. Slow down and stay warm. So, all three foils. That is everything kit related. Oh my god, the Instagram is gonna so long. And lastly, since I was shopping, I went and grabbed some foil things. Some foil. I can bring you down. Let me frame you so I don't have to work so hard. Some foil things. Alright, first up, the string lights. Washi. I'm pretty sure these are the same ones from Glow, or at least they look the same as like the ones from Glow. And I picked them up in all three foils. This is rose gold, this is silver. It's the only washi length thing. This is my plea to bring back the full length garlands. I want them. I've used the last of my silver one and I'm really sad about that. Okay, so this is the large hanging mirrors. I have, hold on, let me find the small, oh no, did I already put them away? Hold on, please be patient with me. I had them off to the side somewhere. Oh, there we go. I've used most of the gold ones, but these are the small ones. And this is the large one. So, excuse me. For size comparison here. I think I'm gonna have to go back and get more gold. Wait till you see my August Bujo. That's where I used most of those. So I picked up the large ones in the three foil colors. So gold, silver, rose gold. And then I picked up the Sun 2, which I believe was when Golden Light was released. I don't remember. Or was it Splash and Sizzle? One of those two. Gold, silver, rose gold. Then this was requested by Christine. The abbreviated letters, month letters. This is the large size. There's also a small size, which I think you get 2 of each on it, and each of the letters is individually cut out. So you don't have to cut it yourself, which is great. It's like a nice chunky font too. So gold, silver, rose gold. This is the large version. Then we have Summer Boy Silhouettes. I didn't pick these up the last time they were released. So gold. So you have, let me not breeze through. Him building a sandcastle. This is like jumping in the sprinklers, eating ice cream, riding a bike. Yep. So those are the 4 activities. She does have a girl version. I just don't have them because I only have a little boy at the moment. And then hand-drawn frames. These are really cool. So I should pull out a sheet of paper so we can like a standard page. So gold, silver, and rose gold, and yeah. So on your standard page, like, the big frame is definitely over 2 columns. And like over half. So this would be more for like notebooks, journals, all that. And this littlest one, if I line this up, I don't really want to take it out. Let me take out the internal. So here's the internal part. So like teeny tiny, pretty damn small. So that's really fun. I can see like layering these behind like fashion people, playing with weaving them in front of, behind it, so that's really cool. This next one is Flourish 3, which was released with Golden Light. I just really like it. I don't know what it is about it. I just like it a lot. I just like it a lot. Silver, rose gold, and then back to the gold. Then last, I'm moving through these pretty quickly. So I restocked my script and butterflies. And then rose gold. So that is everything from Dash of Sun. I told you I went a little crazy, but I did have a lot of PR credits, so that is why I went stupid crazy. So know that if I didn't have PR credits, I probably wouldn't have bought like everything. I would have been a little more selective about like deco choices, for sure. I would have definitely been a little more selective about which pages of the decorative kit I would need, because I probably would have I definitely would have picked up both of these collections. This color palette is just too gorgeous not to get. And then I always love Chelsea's kind of anniversary inspired kit. So I always get that one too. But do know that if I was not a PR person, I would have definitely would not have gotten this much for sure. 100%. I'm not that financially irresponsible. I am financially irresponsible, but not that financially irresponsible. So I do thank everyone who has used my code, because it's allowed me to defeat this addiction. But yeah, I believe, no, I think the release would have happened by the time you see this video, because she said she was working on something for the fall. It's probably already gone up. But yeah, I'm excited to see what she's got for the fall. I feel like her fall kits are always super amazing. Yeah. Keep an eye out for Black Friday. I'm not sure which kits will be in the shop. She has not said anything about retiring anything yet, but I would assume Black Friday may be the last time to get anything she's released this year. Maybe. Or I know last year she had a Boxing Day sale instead, so there's going to be one big sale in Q4. So, and I feel like, let me, you didn't hear from me, but there's going to be a kit, like a kit reformat coming. Actually, that's not a secret. I feel like a lot of shops, update their kit formats once a year, maybe once every other year. Chelsea says she likes to do hers yearly, so there will be a kit reformat. I don't know if kits will disappear. The last time they disappeared was because she got a new cutting machine, or set of cutting devices that just wasn't compatible with her old paper setup, so that's why all those kits disappeared. But this might be the last chance to get anything from the winter of last year, since we're moving into the next winter at that point. And I'm just rambling at this point, but yeah, you'll see these kits this year. Yeah, this is coming up, and this is going to be in October. But yeah, that is this is order. I have a problem, I know, but we all have problems. items. Okay, bye. Not bye. I'll see you in the next. And now we're going to go to the June Sadie stickers mystery. I'm going to give a shortened version of my warning here because after this will all just be like mystery collections. I'm assuming by the time this video goes up, everyone will have gotten June. We'll see if we get July before the video goes up. Who knows? But spiel, thanks for watching. New shops to shop at. Enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And then this is your final warning if you do not want to see any of the mysteries, or if you want to see the Graceful Muse mystery, which will always be at the end, because I feel like that one always comes in on time. You can skip ahead to the Graceful Muse one if you so desire. But here is the reveal for the Sadie's June mystery in 3, 2, 1. So we've gone into fall. I feel like she usually waits till July to go into fall. Yeah. I feel like that is a true statement. This is very pretty. This was the mood board, I believe. It's foiled in rose gold. I think I would have preferred silver, to be very honest with you. But I get it. Everyone does rose gold for the fall. But yeah, the quote here says, "Let the tree show us how beautiful it is to let things go." And then we have your 2, 3 floral boxes here. And then we have like this walkway here with the wind blowing the leaves and the leaves on the ground. And this one kind of looks like rainstormy. Like there's some like white. I don't think it's a printing error. I don't think it's rain either, or snow either, so it'll probably rain and the leaves falling. Then you have your like white pumpkins here. Then you have like a fall day at the park. This is, I think this makes me think church because of these windows. And you have the ivy growing there. And then you have like the living room, green room, with your 4 swatches here at the bottom. Then you have your boxes page, lightly foiled, your layering page with your deco here, your torn papers, you have the washi page with your date covers, your 2 sets of headers here, your lace, and then the bottom washi, which the foiling is just a little off on the big one. I can see it. Let's see how that's not perfectly aligned. It's okay. It just kind of gives it a little bit of a blurry look. That's all. I do love this one here. Like there's little dandelions in them. And that top thin one. It's really pretty. Then we have the deco page. I love these florals. I really do. They're very... like one would think I wouldn't like them because they're not bunchy. But I like their shape. I like their shape a lot. You have like a gemstone on this leaf here. Then we have the journal page, your days of the week. Then we have the floral page. I just really like the shape of these florals. I don't know what it is. It's just speaking to me. I think I just tend to favor fall florals. I don't know why. I just do. They're very pretty to me. These are not mirrored. Yeah, you know what? I wish Sadie stickers would just mirror these. Then you could do some fun Dutch door stuff with them. Then we have the alcohol ink. Or the swatches. I'm sorry, that's what she calls them, swatches. On the washi paper. And then this is your sampler. foiled in rose gold, obviously. You have like the basket of pumpkins, a gourd here, the candle, all of this little dainty leaf deco, the swoosh, a cinnamon bun, the umbrella, more gourds. I love this. I don't know if this has come out as foil yet, but when it does, that's really pretty. It's a very neutral fall kit. I guess I tend to favor silver fall rather than rose gold fall. I don't know. I like the crispness of silver, so I feel like silver would have looked really pretty with this. I understand the rose gold. So that is the Sadie stickers mystery. We're gonna do Graceful Muse Paperie after this. So that is the mystery. So lastly, we're gonna go over to Graceful Muse Paperie. This is, let me just make sure there's nothing else in here. Okay. This is the July Deco sampler. I don't get the full big kit just because while it is a great deal, I don't really know how much of it I need yet, you know? So that's why I'm gonna go with the small one for now until I know what I need. So shoot. Hopefully you didn't see my address. I'll blur it out. Something popped up, that's because I had to blur it out. This is called Chasing Sunsets. This is the journal card. Let me bump you up just a hair here. With some gold foiling. That's really pretty. Can you see the foiling? Oh my God, it's really pretty. Her foiling detail is just really good. It really is. I see why people really love her kits. Alright, so let us go over to the actual kit itself. This is Journaling Kit A. Oh, very pretty. The camper with the top foiled here. There it is. This layering here with the foiling around the flowers. There we go. Let's see, can I read what this says? Question. I feel like I should be able to read it, but I can't. And then we have the girl here with the flowers behind her foiled. Okay, now I'm going to bring you down a little bit just so I don't have to work so hard to see this foiling on the camera. And then here, so this is Journal Kit page A. This is Journal Kit page B. So we got foiling around the Polaroids this time. This bottom is just a bunch of circles, squares, and flags. This is a piece of, this trim is split in half. Yeah. And then we've got a film strip here. And more layering pieces here. Campfire with a drink. The car radio. Well, it's not a radio if it's got a Spotify thing on it, but then we have the girl in the camper. That's very pretty. And then like this layer of paper here. So that is Journaling Kit B. Illustrations number 1. We have this campfire scene. The same picture with the car. Yeah, it was blown up a little bit bigger. We have a girl holding the sunflower. And you see the birds back there. The camper. And then the same girl from the front, just with a different background. Different scale too. And then, so that's illustrations 1. Then we have washi strips. So you have this big washi here. the trace foiling on the florals. This kind of makes me think of the sky. This has got a sun pattern on it. And then here, like previously, it's a bunch of torn papers. I don't know if you can, I think you can see them a little clearer on this one than the other one. But if you can see the back, there's just a bunch of shapes in there. So that is the washi strips page. We have the floral deco with some splatter foiling on the florals this time. Actually, I don't know what the last time was. I don't remember off the top of my head. You have 4 corners, a few edges here and there, and some bouquets. And then the last sheet, I think the deco sampler is 6 pages. Yeah, this would be the last sheet. Is foil, which is really cool. We have some butterflies here. This is like a, antique gold. I don't know what kind of gold this is. You have some lavender, some sunflowers, a sign, the camper again, a couple of campers, the camera, and some like washi strips down here. Really pretty. So pretty. So that is the Graceful Muse Paperie's July mystery. I do realize now that I didn't say if you didn't want to be spoiled, click away. But I feel like with the Graceful Muse Paperies, her mysteries, they always come, for the month ahead. So I will always just be placing them at the end, just because I know they'll always get here. So that is the video. I hope you found some new shops to shop at, because I know I did shop at one new shop this time. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I hope you give it a little like, leave a comment with any of your thoughts down below, questions, whether something is still in the shop or not. I'll be happy to answer, because I store this information away when I don't really need to know it. And I would be so happy if you join my little channel by subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!